I also wanted to talk about Splatoon chat. I already see many people asking for Splatoon for being a launch title, and it's honestly, I don't know. It makes me feel that some people are desperate, that having a new Splatoon like right now would be better, and that would just not be the case, chat. That would not be the case. It's pretty unlikely that Splatoon 4 it's a launch title. It's super unlikely because you can guess that maybe 4 has been in development for maybe around less than 2 years. No, less than 2 years. Like I spoke before, like it was reported that Splatoon 4 has been in development for a bit, not too much, and they even dropped the code name, and it's Spiral. That's the name of the project, as far as we know. But that report was not too far ago, like around mid 2024. If that ever happened, having a Splatoon 4 as a launch title, the chances of that game being hella rush are just so high, man. Like, yes, I get that they would just reuse so many things, but having a Splatoon 4 this early would not be the best choice. It would not. Like, do people really want another Splatoon 2 situation? Plus, it's not it's not like a Splatoon 3 sold too bad, you know?
Sakurai himself said it best, developers once they finish a game and publish, they go right into working again. They take no breaks, no vacation, barely time to themselves on looking at their project done. So the same can be applied on Splatoon 4.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I keep saying that Splatoon 4 has probably started development right after Side Order released, you know? And they had it like, you know, there, like working on it time to time while they are so well dropping the Splatoon 3 updates. They were probably working on that. You know, we also have the map reworks. We had the events. We had Grand Festival. Like, dude, we had so many stuff on a Splatoon 3, and having a Splatoon 4 this early just doesn't make sense. Like, I get it was something that happened from Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2, but that was mainly because it was the Wii U, chat. Check how many units Splatoon 1 sold on the Wii U compared to Switch 2, and it's just so big. The differences are so big. Even Smash 4 on Wii U compared to Ultimate, the differences are extremely huge. Extremely huge. So in that sense, it makes sense why Nintendo was like, no, dude, you have to bring those franchises like right now on the Switch because we need games, man. We need games. So in that sense, I get why Nintendo probably was a little bit desperate to have like a Splatoon game on the Switch. Obviously, there is the argument that it probably would have been much better having a Splatoon 1 port instead. That's the argument. But I get that having like a new entry instead was more appealing, you know, to the fan base and the customer. That was more appealing. Oh, a brand new game. Oh, okay. Plus, it was like a new IP, so it makes sense, you know. But then having a Splatoon 4 this early, like, no, it just doesn't not. It just does not, man. Like, I'm sorry that you want like a Splatoon like right now, but just give it a little bit of time, you know. At least that's what I think, you know, because again, Chad, how flawed is Splatoon 3 is or was, well, depending how you look at it. Like, there was a lot of missing stuff. You think that having a Splatoon 4 as a launch title, you think that they would fix like all those issues? You think they would do that? Of course not. They would be missing so many things. I can bet you for sure that story mode would be hella rush, you know? If that was the case, obviously. I would expect that the developers want to give better a better final game, you know, that's something like really rushed to, and there is honestly no reason to have it to have it right now, like a new Splatoon game. There's no reason to have it right now, you know. You can at least give it like a one more year, you know, for maybe late 2026, mid 2026, probably even 2027. Like obviously, like I've said so many times, depending their plans on the new game, you know, like how much do they want to expand from 3 to 4? No, so having more development time would be much better. Trust me, Chad, it would be much better. They would be able to polish so many things, address so many issues from 3 mainly, address that. There were so many stuff that the Splatoon 3 missed. So having a Splatoon 4 like right now is not the best thing. Like chat, trust me. I get that everyone is really pissed at the Splatoon 3. I get that because Splatoon 3 really missed a lot of stuff. I get that people think that, oh yeah, if we have a Splatoon 4 then everything's going to be much better. No, chat, it will not. The chances of having probably uh same or most of the same issues that 3 has, it's going to be really bad. The 3.5, yeah, it would be exactly like that. If we have it as a launch title, it would be more of an Splatoon 3 expansion. I'm not honestly itching a new Splatoon game, you know. I can be a little bit more patient. I like, yes, Chad. It's very unfortunate the case of Splatoon 3, obviously, but I'm actually a little bit positive, you know, because I feel like Turkids, like no matter how funny it may sound to you, I feel like it's an eventuality. I feel like Turkids are actually an eventuality, mainly because of the data mines. No, I'm keeping that in mind. The data mining implies that Turkids are happening. We don't know when. I know that I previously said that Turkids could probably be happening right around the Switch 2 release, but since the Switch 2 seems to be heading for a summer release, I feel like then maybe we could have the Turkids way earlier, actually, if they decide to drop them like this early, you know, in the year, or they save it for around summer, you know. Maybe they save them for around the end of the reruns, you know, like right around Summerfest. Maybe they save them like around that. Their kids. Like we have the Summerfest rerun, and then they announce the Third Kids, maybe. Especially because it's very likely that Summerfest will be the final rerun. Chat. Get ready for that. Get ready the possibilities of that being the final rerun. Could be very likely. Their kids are incoming. I feel like they are. No, I actually feel that like they are. You know, mainly because of the data mining. The data mining are saying that there is code related to their kids. There is. So I'm positive that it's just an eventuality. We just don't know when they're going to do that. If they want to give a little bit more of life to Splatoon 3, I could see them dropping the third kids right around Summerfest. That's my guess. That's my guess that we are probably having third kids around Summerfest. If we do not, then it's obviously going to be like it's going to be really really disappointing. So I'm trying to understand why people are desperate for a new game, you know? Because they feel like if we're having a new Splatoon game this early, they're going to address every issue, but that's just not going to be the case, chat. That's just not. My guess is that we're probably having a Splatoon 4 by maybe late 2026 at the earliest, 2027 at the latest. I still feel like it's way too early for Splatoon 4. It's way too early.